And joining me now is Nayyera Haq, former State Department spokesperson, Sue Mi Terry, former CIA analyst on Korean issues, Sarah Kendzior, scholar of authoritarian states, Jack Rice, former CIA officer and terrorism expert, and Naveed Jamali, former FBI double agent and author of How to Catch a Russian Spy. Great panel. Thank you all for being here. And Sue Mi, I'll go to you first on this. Does the fact that North Korea's show of force missile test failed, is that a reason for for Americans to have less anxiety or to continue worrying?
Definitely continue worrying because this test failed. Now North Koreans have to do another test very soon to have a successful test. It will be a huge loss of faith domestically, and for Kim Jong-un's own internal standing, he has to continue with more provocations.
And what is it that Kim Jong-un wants? What does he want from the world?
He wants to be accepted. He wants North Korea to be accepted internationally as a legitimate nuclear power. That's his final endgame. And to this effort, he's going to test probably at some point down the road an ICBM that could reach, intercontinental ballistic missile that could reach mainland United States.
Wow, and Nayyera, is that ever going to happen? The rest of the world would accept North Korea as a legitimate nuclear power. Is that ever going to happen?
Certainly not with the kind of personality and the type of actions that you're seeing from North Korea right now. The United Nations has worked to sideline North Korea for several years, and that's really the body where people focus on what is the norm and standard of the country for the world. However, the UN is not the place to go when you want to enforce something, and that's going to be the challenge. But you have United States and the Western allied powers who are now going to have to figure out on their own, is the negotiating table enough? It hasn't been to this point. How far are we going to be going in order to stop this nuclear threat from North Korea? And ultimately, it's not just about stopping the nuclear threat of North Korea, it's helping South Korea, maintaining the democracies that we have in the region, which is South Korea and Taiwan at this point. Unfortunately, we have now a president that is seeing this as only a personality conflict between him and the North Korea president, a leader of North Korea, both of whom seem to have some erratic decision-making processes and like to have shows of power. So that's certainly not going to help in our trying to manage and keep the situation calm.
Yeah, and